here in downtown Brooklyn, and I'm gonna walk around Court Street. Nothing planned. I'm just gonna walk around Court Street until I don't know where I'm gonna end up, but like I say, I've been doing this series where I pick up a street and I just walk until the end of the street to see how the neighborhood's changed. So today I pick up Court Street, and I'm gonna walk around probably till Carrol Gardens. I think I only have like 30 minutes of daylight, so I'm gonna try to do the best I can, so join me. So throughout the years, downtown Brooklyn has been changing a lot, you know. Back in the days, it used to be like really sketchy, but they started developing like tall buildings, condos and everything. And now when you walk around here, it gives you like a little feel like if you're in lower Manhattan. But then the beauty about walking around downtown Brooklyn is like you could go a few blocks down and it ends up being like a residential area. Then they got like a lot of, you know, like a mixture of stores and development, or you could go some other place and they got like the famous brownstone buildings. Like right here, I'm walking around, I want to show you what's going on. You see this tall buildings over here? Then right in front of me, some condos. Then if you go over here, it's just like a quiet residential street. So I think that's something pretty interesting about walking around Brooklyn, especially the downtown area. So I picked this famous Court Street. I'm gonna walk ahead to see how the neighborhood changes from block to block. But so far I like this little section over here. And then over here is really cool. You can see like all the stores happening around here. All the shops. Today's a Saturday and you can see it's really quiet out here. Usually because we, you know, the situation that's going on, we're in the middle of a pandemic. But usually in a good day, I've walked here a couple of times and it's like pretty much like Manhattan. It's packed, a lot of people hanging out here, business people, people who go to school and stuff, but pretty dead, you know. But at the same time, I see it good because I can have the city for myself. And I'm gonna walk around Court Street, but I wanted to make a right turn here to show you a little tip of one of my favorite neighborhoods in Brooklyn, which is Brooklyn Heights. And I love it a lot because it has this beautiful brownstone buildings, which is perfect, you know, for Instagram pictures or whatever, and like a perfect scenery. So you can start seeing what's going on ahead of me. All right, look at all these buildings here, the way how they preserve it. The architecture is really beautiful, especially in the summertime when the weather's nice. You can walk around and explore this neighborhood. Really beautiful. And then you can see it's downtown over here, but then as I cross this other busy street between Court Street and Atlantic Avenue, you can see how the neighborhood changes in front of me. From downtown, once I pass this over here, it starts turning into residential. We cross. And then you see people there waiting to get into Trader Joe's. And then you see part of the downtown. So you can see how the neighborhood changes. And then as I'm walking around here, it kind of resembles a little bit Myrtle Avenue between Clinton Hill with all the shops and stuff, like you can see. And the markets like this. But yeah, like I say, you know, a lot of neighborhoods around New York City, Queens, Brooklyn, even the Bronx, you know, they have a lot of similarities. So you go one part, it kind of resembles another one. So sometimes they tell you, they don't even tell you a neighborhood. They can show you like a street or something and you don't know where it is because, you know, so many neighborhoods look alike. And then as I'm walking around here, I spotted this beautiful church right here in front of me. Looks like they're developing it. So it gives you like a small town feel. Kind of makes me feel like I'm a little bit in Greenpoint, the northern tip of Brooklyn, which I made a vlog there last summer, and it was really cool. So yeah, like I say, you know, a lot of neighborhoods resembles other neighborhoods. I would say the farther I go, the quieter it looks. And I'm getting not too close to Red Hook, but I gotta keep walking straight forward. But then you can see how the neighborhood drastically changes. It gets more quiet around here. They got like a bike shop. outdoor dining, even though the weather's like 20-something degrees. But yeah, I kind of like this style of neighborhoods, you know, like quiet, you know, with little shops on the first floor. I think it makes the city like pretty unique. So as I'm walking around, I still got probably like half a way to go. I thought I was walking more, but I checked the map. But I don't mind, you know, I love walking and checking out neighborhoods around New York City. But yeah, so far I like the street, the Court Street. I've always been in the downtown area, but I never walked further to see what it looks like. And you can have an idea what it looks like. Regular neighborhoods. Even got like a basketball court over there. So that's the beauty about New York. Like everywhere you go is walkable. You can walk and connect from one neighborhood to another one. So like I say, it's a pretty cold day. But hey, it's December, you know, that's the way it is over here. The weather's been changing. Like yesterday was pretty warm for December. Then today it dropped down. And then now it's supposed to go back. So yeah, bottom line, no matter what the weather is, nice, cold, or I'm always going to be out there exploring, you know. I'm not going to let anything stop me from doing what I love to do. Like I say, it's getting darker. Probably in the camera you can see it's clear, but actually in the real life it's darker than what you see in the footage. But yeah, you know, it's part of life. And as I'm walking around here, when I get to this area, I kind of like the way how this brownstones all set up, because in the other streets of Brooklyn, when I was walking, you see the brownstones in the sidewalk and this set, but over here you see the brownstones and they got like a front yard with decorations and stuff. Pretty cool, right? And then across the street it's the same deal too. Like you walk around the brownstones and everything, and then they got like their own sidewalk. So yeah, pretty interesting. I think I'm getting close to another main avenue around here with Court Street, Union Street. So if I get there, that's probably gonna be half of the way that I've made so far. And then look at this. It looks like they're selling stuff from arts. And yeah, and I like the fact that I got the sidewalk to myself. Don't gotta be camera shy when I'm vlogging around here. This section over here is Carrol Gardens, which is funny because I've seen it a lot, you know, in the videos and stuff, but I've never been around here. So now I'm walking around it. Around here, then there's like a little highway, and then the other side of the highway is Red Hook, another neighborhood of Brooklyn. But yeah, you can see it here over here, you know, a lot of shops, a lot of restaurants, a lot of beautiful brownstones, and then you got this beautiful church over here. Yeah, so far I like the neighborhood, and I like to walk around Court Street. Pretty interesting, you know. Like I say, there's so much to discover in New York City, no matter which borough you go. So don't be afraid to explore, you know. Help yourself. So I'm walking around here. I'm making a right turn because I spotted like some pretty interesting apartments or houses. Like I just think it looks pretty beautiful, you know, the brownstone in front of me, but then like this apartment complex. You can see how nice it looks like, right? With the parking below and the lamps. And then this brownstone, so yeah. Yeah, so this is Carrol Gardens. And then in front of me, I got the subway train. So I'm gonna walk a little bit more forward to see what happens. Over here, as you can see, it's the end of Carrol Gardens. Then you see the highway right here in front of me, and then ahead of me is another neighborhood, and the other side of the neighborhood is Red Hook, which I made a vlog there like 2 summers ago. Pretty nice neighborhood and definitely worth checking out. But yeah, pretty cool. So now I'm just walking around 9th Street, and there should be a subway line right in front of me where you see this bridge. It's probably the F train and the G train. So I'm just gonna walk over there and catch the subway. Yeah, I'm taking the subway station, and this is the second escalator that I take. Pretty high. It's up high up in the bridge, so let's see, you know, F train and the G train.